Today, Father Dragon gathers the whole family around the warm fire to tell a very special ancient tale. He smiles and says, "My dear children, remember this well. One tree alone does not make a forest, but 3 trees together can form a high mountain." Once upon a time, in a peaceful countryside village, there was an old father living in a small wooden cottage. He had spent his whole life working hard to raise his children. This father had many sons, but ironically, these sons rarely got along, spending their days fighting and arguing with each other. Whether it was a big matter or a small one, from an apple on the tree to a path in the garden, the brothers could turn anything into a heated conflict. The rift grew larger. No one was willing to listen to anyone else. Each went their own way and always looked at their brothers with scrutinizing eyes. From a small window, the old father quietly watched his children. His heart tightened with pain and anxiety, seeing his family slowly falling apart. As time passed, the father grew older and weaker. He knew he didn't have much longer to live, and was terrified that his sons would ruin their futures if they continued to be divided. He had begged his children many times to live joyfully, peacefully, and love one another. But those words simply went in one ear and out the other. One day, feeling his strength fading, the father called all his sons together. He placed a large bundle of sticks, tightly bound with a thick rope, on the table. The father looked around and said, "I want each of you to take turns holding this bundle of sticks and use all your strength to break it for me." The eldest son stepped forward with a smug look. He chuckled to himself, thinking that breaking a bundle of sticks would be no challenge for his youthful strength. He placed the bundle across his knee, let out a roar, and used all his might to break it. But the thick bundle didn't budge at all, not even making a tiny crack. It was the second son's turn. Relying on his massive build, he planted his feet firmly on the ground, trying to twist and wrench the bundle in every way, but the result was still 0. One by one, the other sons stepped up. One tried smashing the bundle against a rock. Another gripped it tightly with both hands, but the bundle remained stubborn, as if mocking them. After struggling for a while, all the sons were exhausted and drenched in sweat. They dropped their hands, shaking their heads in defeat before the small bundle of sticks. The eldest son stepped up as a representative, bowing his head to apologize to his father. "Please forgive us, Father. Even though we used all our strength, this bundle is too strong. No one can break it." The old father smiled gently. He approached the table and slowly, deliberately untied the knot of the rope that bound the bundle of sticks tightly. The rope slipped off, and the wooden sticks separated, rolling lightly and spreading evenly across the rough wooden table. The old father looked deeply into his son's eyes and declared loudly, Now, my sons, try to break it one more time.
Snap! The eldest son only needed to apply a light force with both hands, and the single wooden stick broke in half incredibly easily. Immediately after, all the other brothers simultaneously snapped the single sticks in their hands. The crisp sounds of breaking wood echoed throughout the room. They held the broken pieces of wood in their hands, looked at each other, then looked up at their father, asking in unison, "Father, what does this mean?"
The old father smiled and gently explained. Do you see? If you stay tightly united like that bundle of sticks, no enemy, no force can break you. But if you live selfishly, divided and alone, the world will easily take advantage of you and break you at any time. When united, you can overcome any storm.
The father's profound teaching was like a stream of cool water pouring straight into the sons' minds. They awoke and realized their long-standing selfish mistakes. They moved closer, hugged each other, and held hands tightly, promising themselves that from now on they would always live in harmony and stand united side by side in the face of any challenge.
Father Dragon closed the book, held it to his heart, and looked affectionately at the whole family. The story is over, my children. Our greatest strength is love and connection. As long as our family is always united and protects each other, we will always be happy, and nothing can hurt us.